Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Valentine's Day to those that celebrate it. I say that because my wife is one of those people that say this is a Hallmark holiday and we don't celebrate it. Even though it scares me every year. I'm like, do I do something? Do I do something? She says, don't. But it still scares me. She says she doesn't like flowers either. And every now and then she will buy herself flowers, which gets me thinking maybe I should have bought her flowers. I don't know. There's a whole lot of mind games happening here, and this is perfect because it is Valentine's Day. Because of the mind games, we have Kaguya. Love is War, which is anybody watch this is a whole lot of mind games on who is going to confess their love first. The movie, which comes out today, which is a horrible move, I think, that any whoever scheduled that because being that it's Valentine's Day, if the couple actually likes anime and Kaguya, perfect, great, nice movie date. That would be really nice. But what happens when one person doesn't like anime? Do they want to go watch that on Valentine's Day? Probably not. And then the other complaint I've seen a lot about it, even myself, because there's no movie theaters remotely near me that is playing this movie. So that's what I got going on for me. We are going to take a look at Kaguya Love is War for OSICA. This is a starter deck, or you could say trial deck, and then a booster box, which is smaller than one we see from Y Schwartz, but at the same time just slightly bigger than what we get from Rebirth for You. You can see that right here. It's thicker, and you see it's 12 packs inside. I did open one of these for Laid Back Camp. You didn't see the video. I hated the video. If you're wondering if I opened it, yes, I have. But what we're going to do here then is compare to a Y Schwartz card. There you go. So here's the one my wife actually pulled for me way back in the day on Halloween night. So that's what we got going on here. And here's the KR. Just to show this. I really do like Kaguya Love is War. I want to see the end. I want to see the movie. I think it's going to be really cool. So moving on, we're going to be talking about OSICA. So you can see the starter deck, trial deck of Doohickey here. Here are the rarities. I can't read that, but there you go. I'm going to flash that here for you. I believe there is signature cards inside the trial deck, and then also the booster box. I can't wait to get my dress up darling. Hopefully it comes sometime this week, but maybe it's next week. I got it from Ami Ami, which the shipping has been pretty slow lately. So I wanted to say, looking at this right here, this circly sticker seems like it's good enough as long as it stays attached to prove that this thing isn't opened. I know I have the trouble with Y Schwartz and people opening it from the bottom side here. This little cross-cut kind of doohickey opening, it's really firm. Whatever they did here, I don't know if there's cards pressing down on it or whatever, but it is solid. I can't actually open this up without somehow, I think, showing people that I opened it up. So I'm gonna peel this off here. So when it comes to the security prevention, I like it. It doesn't take all that much to prevent people from trying to figure out ways to open it and rip other people off, right? Just to check it. So I do like this circly sticker. It came up pretty nicely, but you can see that some of the glue still stands on there. And yeah, these are hard to open. Unless I'm just really bad at this. Nope. It's really hard to open. I do like it. It's nice. It got that little hanger thing going on here. And with all starter decks, you're going to see a lot of the same cards. We got our little playmat here, and you can see inside of this box. Yeah, it's just really firm. This box feels like heavy duty cardboard. I do like the box, the image on the box. And then on the booster, the hearts are really cool. That's what you notice throughout. What I noticed when I was taking a look at the different cards. And then we have a plastic pack on. It does remind me of Rebirth for You, because it is a team bag. I never really thought about the security features of a team bag, but it'd be nice if they put like a hollow sticker or some kind of seal on it. Like even more so on this actual flap there. That'd be nice. Okay, so first run through here. I think my favorite character is I. I is definitely my favorite character. So we're just gonna flash through here quick. I will say something else as I go through this. I know some people want to know. I'm just going to say it straight up. If you think about investing in OSICA, I would tell you don't do it. Buy it because you like the cards, because you like the IP, and nothing else. Because playability wise, sale ability wise, I would just be very cautious just because of Spy Family, right? We have Spy Family coming out for Wise Wars. We have Spy Family coming out for Osaka. But what you're going to notice here is there's always that potential. I thought it was always like an exclusivity thing. No, it's not. You have Kaguya, Love is War coming number 2 coming out for English Wise Wars. We have this one, which is number 3. If there is no exclusivity, one day you may see the set 3 show up in Wise Wars. So you can see that locking in IPs is very, very crucial to anybody, any company that wants to make a collector base. So that, and then it comes down to playability. And how many people do you know in the United States that is playing OSICA? There are some, just not many. So you can see these. I do like some of these pictures actually. I do like some of these art. So I will say it's nice, but you can see right away it's kind of like your preference on frames, right? Like we have this one here, we got this eye over here, and then if you look at the yellow frame, I know that's what one of the things that people don't like about OSICA. You could say that about Rebirth. There you go, eye versus eye. Yeah, you can see the difference, like a full actual art, and then the text box inside versus a frame going around it. I don't like frames really, just because it cuts off the potential use of the whole actual picture. So there you go, and then they're flashed into 3. So season 3 is what I got out of this. I've been really busy, so I do apologize about that. But work is work. Work comes first, and that will always be the case. So I do have what I think are fun videos coming out eventually in my mind. They're not made yet, but they're coming out in my mind. And oh, the dad's great. I do like the dad. I can't wait to see the movie, see how it ends. Ah, 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 look at them. It's really cool to think about, like going back in the day of first love and all that. Thinking about high school days, college days, and all that stuff. The youth. I do see these hearts, so nice. That's where I will say OSICA has some really nice stuff. Look at this. That's really cool. And these are your going first and going second cards, where you struggle to get them in Wise Wars per case. You have these in, I see trial decks. I don't know if it's every one of them because obviously I haven't opened or watched a lot of people opening these, but this is really cool because going first, going second cards are nice. I know with Wise Wars they had the Chika one and Ishigami. So, and then finally for this trial deck we have this. And that is it. Sadly, no sort of signature card at all. So my heart be broken, but that's okay because we have a booster box yet to do. Booster box. So booster box, we have the standard plastic around here again. If you don't know, here is the rarities on them. There are, I'm gonna go with the bottom one is the signature since there's 6 and it's at the way bottom. I'm gonna open this up. So what are you all doing for Valentine's Day? My wife's birthday is near Valentine's Day, and all the past like week, she's been asking, "What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?" First off, we are working our butts off because anybody that knows this kind of work, you work for your days off. So we've been working double time to get the day to make sure that we don't have work built up before we take the day off. Anyways, look at this heart. You won me with this. That's why, even though I know it's not worth investing, even though people may look at it like that, I say again, collecting is fun. If you like the IP, if you just want it. So I wouldn't buy heavily into this. I bought it because I love Kaguya, and there you go. I mean, I can't say more than this. This is it right here. So here we go. Ah, Ichigami, Ichigami. Look at that guy. This is fun. And I think when as I watched the anime, I'm like, was it really like that back then? And I'm like, yes, yes, it was back then. There was a lot of people got a lot of kids got a lot of hormones running through them and all this stuff. Uh, your head's not in the right place. You can't think logically. Looking back, it's actually funny, but it was terrible at those times. You can remember that. Uh, so this is a cool anime. If you haven't checked it out, I know some people have not seen it. I'd say give it a chance. I do like. Wait, it's weird because 10 points. I will say, wow, look at this 10 point card. Jeez, they put some effort into the 10 point card. Um, because I know we get it with Y Schwartz Japan and Rebirth for you, but geez, look at this thing. I say save the foiling for more for more cards. That's where I would go with it. But anyways, what I was saying is this is some really glossy stuff. It has it's like slick, which is not the same as what we have here with that starter card. Yeah, they're completely different. It's almost like they're made out of different things. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I can tell like I can ice skate across of this with my finger where this starter one, not the same. They added some extra smooth stuff on here. So this is actually they're the same. The Y Shores one and the starter deck are exactly the same kind of feel. This I don't know what the deal is with this booster box, but anyways, I just ruined all of that. I don't know where I'm at. Here we go. You can just see Chika getting red face. Okay, well this pack is blown. We're gonna act like none of that actually happened. I'm gonna move on here. Yes, I am touching all of this. So I ran through the different list of things to get my wife for her birthday. I hope she can't actually hear this. I made sure before I recorded this video, she is upstairs right now working and she has something playing, like she has the radio on. So um, I was like, we're at the point, right? Like where you can buy anything you want, right? It's one of those ones we can buy anything she wants, and then you think about consumables or anything like that. Oh, look at her. Look at Kaguya. This was a really cute anime. I started really enjoying it for taking a look back at what life was like back in the day. So take a look at this card. Look at Chika here. That is really nice. I do even regardless of the border, the art is really nice, and that's my biggest complaint about Licorice Recoil showing up in Rebirth for You, showing up in Build Divide, showing up in Y Schwartz, and that's all season one, right? You could say that they could use different art, but remember how many episodes Licorice Recoil was? Thought it was 12. Maybe you could even say 13. I say 13 because I can't remember offhand, but there's only so much art you can pull from that. You could look at the Build Divide cards. They tried to make some sort of different kind of cards, but in the end, you're going to end up with similar looking cards, and that's just how it's going to be. But having at least exclusivity between different seasons, I'll take that. That's as good as it gets, at least. Hopefully, it stays in that game forever, and it doesn't show up in another one, and you have that kind of thing going on. Because I don't mind this. If this sticks, season 3 stays with OSICA, great. I'm cool with that. 'Cause that way, then at least I have cards from the different sets. Yeah, these things are awesome. I mean, I just do love them. I know some people may say it's like kind of boring or whatever, but you got me with the hearts. That's really cool. I know I'm skipping around a lot. I'm trying to think about birthday for my wife, which is coming up, and then I'm thinking about how nice these cards are, and then just Valentine's in general. So it's a lot going on lately, and then work. So bear with me as I try to fix my schedule and figure out what I'm doing with my life in these videos. There will be videos. It's more just, I don't know how I'm doing it all. Time management is really a pain when you have no time. So I know recently I said that you got to watch out for your budget, but when it comes to budget, that also is time. Time is money. And as I get older and older, I realize what all the older people are saying, right? Money, making money is a great thing because those are fun tickets you could use in life. But at the same time, it doesn't matter if you don't have time to actually use it and enjoy it. Damn, I way better than the marching band stuff. I will. Oh man, I really like these. These are super nice. I can't say this enough. These things, and look at them. Do you want the marching band or do you want the court, the Queen's court? Because I feel like Kaguya is over Miyuki here with the king thing going on, but um, these are really nice. Jeez. Yeah, it's a shame that I don't want to say it's a shame it went to Osaka. I think having competition between these different games is really nice because it makes you it makes hopefully it makes Y Schwartz feel the heat a little bit and up their game. That's all you can ask for all this. Hopefully, the other games pick up a little bit of traction. Not to say that I want to buy multiple millions of games, but at the same time, um, why Schwartz getting complacent about being a leader in anime cards is not good. They think they can just keep cranking things out, kind of doing it a little bit lazy. We don't want to see that. Dang. Yeah, these cards are nice. If you like Kaguya, if you like the series, I honestly think that it's not bad getting one or two of these if you like these cards, or just buying the singles. Right, the singles are pretty cheap. You probably get them off eBay. Pick up the whole court here and just check them out. I do. Wow, these are nice. So birthday wise, what did I land on? I wanted to go. She likes hiking, so basically end up an experience. But during her birthday, it's going to rain, so that is out the window. I just checked last night. Oh, dang it! It has to actually rain. That's awful. These are so slick. I can't tell if they're slick and thick. I can't tell if it's like cards are stuck together or it's just no. It's super slick and thick. Man, this border is huge. I'm like looking at this corner here and I'm like, wow, that takes so much up. I know, if you like look in comparison here, yeah, there is a border, like a little, you could tell there's a border, but it doesn't flow together. All right, I want an eye. Give me a cool looking eye. Hayasaka is one of my favorites because I feel like I could get, I could get along with her. One of those people that are really smart, very talented, but has a fun sense of humor. That's where I like to call it. This is neat. This is. I feel like if you didn't watch this, this is a humongous. I guess any of these cards openings is a spoiler because obviously there are images from the actual anime. So if you haven't seen it, then you're gonna. But you can see what's happening here. This dude's holding a heart. He's got uh, yeah, he's blushing right there. He's blushing. He's staring into the eyes of the one he loves, and there's hearts flying around. You can only imagine what he's looking at in that scene, but it's towards the end of the show. Well, hopefully you saw this. I feel like I don't want to give it away, but you're watching this video. I do not remember this, but what is going on? She looked really pissed. Is that a pencil snap? I don't remember this one. I have to go back. Oh, Chika, Chika, baby. Chika's great. She's done so much in this show. She had very fun moments teaching. We had fun moments watching her teach Miyuki stuff, but she tries. She tries all the time, and oddly gets in the way of love. And I need to slow down talking because my video just lagged. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding through the nose right now. You just can't see me. Okay. I stopped talking because I'm watching my camera lag here on me. Alright, as this figures itself out, I'm just gonna go here. Is this the rap battle? Oh my god. Hey, no, this isn't the rap battle. This is when they go on a karaoke thing. I was trying to seduce dear Miyuki here, and she didn't know about his horrible talent in singing. that's, that's all that was. Okay, my camera with me. Yes, it's finally back. I think when I get really close to the camera, it starts zooming in and starts lagging the sucker out. Not that you needed to know that, but there you are. There it is. So it is cool. I think I'm getting as I am getting more and more sentimental because I enjoy watching these shows now, uh, knowing about how romance is done back then, which is similar to my experience versus now. Like I know a lot of it. I don't want to say a lot of people find people through apps and all that, but I feel like dating seemingly has changed a little bit. If you want to say that, I know people do find each other through these dating apps. I've always wanted to do speed dating. I thought that would be fun, but I never got to that point. This is Miyuki and Kay going over his wardrobe habits. I thought he looked all right, but I don't know. I guess I have terrible taste. Guy wearing white shirts all the time. It's probably not good. Probably don't want my taste in clothing. So here we are. We're building up our court there. We got three going on. I just covered up the Kaguya. That Kaguya down there, not even signed. Super freaking expensive. Super expensive. And I just can't wait to see what happens with Kaguya set 2, when it comes out for English Wise Wars. Since the marching band and the no signatures and no serial numbers and the playability on it, it's just going to be neat. And to also see what unrestricting Kaguya will do. It wasn't like a complete unrestricting, but we did get one card back. Look at her. Look at I. Dang. We got four of the people there. We're down to the last two packs. Again, I haven't looked too much into OSICA. It's something that I only want to have. I can't open this thing. I only want to have as a kind of collector thing. There is no sort of investment in there. Don't do it, but do it if you want to. But the cards look really nice. It's a shame that if this thing goes away, they had all the chances in the world. They have decent to good IPs in OSICA, and if they blow it, that really is them on the marketing piece, I feel like. Also, just getting people to play the game. They need to do more with that aspect of it. Ah, geez, this this is so nice. Am I gonna get a Kaguya on this one? Please give me Kaguya. I'm like looking at these. The Shirogane looks really nice. Him and the oh, wow, that just exploded. Okay, last one we're gonna be doing for today. So Um, hopefully, you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day if you do choose to celebrate it and not get mind gamed into wondering if you should celebrate it. Here we go. We have Kaga. This is a really cool moment. It reminded me of the Olympics not too long ago when they were shooting. That they had a person shoot a arrow at the flame to start it up. Not a. Wow, that was a pretty terrible description. My bad. Oh, look at Ishigami coming through. Oh, I do love Ishigami. Ishigami. Just a side note. I think it was season 3 where he got his backstory, and after that, was it 3 or 2? It was either 3 or 2. But in any case, Ishigami was such a cool character. I think people would call him a Giga Chad for what he actually did and went through. I think it was really cool that we actually got to see his backstory. I definitely felt a little bit closer to him after seeing that. And hey, Ishigami, I feel like no, you know what? I was saying like a front profile would have been cool, but thinking about Ishigami, everything that we know about Ishigami, this I think that captures him perfectly. Him just looking off to the side there. Even then, when you take a look at, I don't even talk about card prices, but I don't want to talk about them at all, just because, again, collector wise, this is something that I want, and it's actually cool. Check out a look at the foiling that we got on going on here. This is some last pack magic. I always make fun of that, as in people, believing that with Y shorts, just because we know about like case rates and all that. So, and also booster box drops, right? Like booster box, you get only so many foils. With OSICA, I have no idea. This is actually really nice, and I will say, being surprised by not knowing a certain amount of stuff in a box is really cool. It's how it should be. So the whole thing about there should only be two shinies in a box, three shinies in a box, three SPs in an entire case, and all that. I hate that. I honestly just truly hate that because it takes the moment away. Because you know me, I always say with booster boxes, I want to keep them. I want to open them on my own because one day this could have been like 20 years from now when I open this up, and just having this moment here, opening this up, really cool. I do enjoy this. So Oscar, I will say again, it's cool. I like these freaking cards. They're nice. Outside of the border issues, so if you take a look at, oh man, sorry, I'm gonna move you out of the way here. Here we go. So taking a look at border to border, this one doesn't look too bad. Having the, because it's not like this yellowish border, right? We don't got that yellow border on here. We got um, as close as you can get here to what these look like on the Y Schwartz side. So really nice. I do enjoy these cards. They are really quality. I don't know what the deal with the slickness is when it comes from starter deck to. Oh, I'm figuring Ishigami here. I'm sorry, buddy. Happy Valentine's Day. But hopefully you all have a wonderful Valentine's, no matter what. If you celebrate it, if you don't. The reason why I like Valentine's Day. So just to conclude on that, why I like Valentine's Day. It's because even though it feels like a Hallmark holiday, if you wanna say it like that, it's just another day to say, you know what, I love you to my special person in the world, and it makes you remember if you weren't treating that person right, that take stock of what you have and be like, you know what, I'm gonna try better, right? That's what happens at New Year's. I'm gonna try better. And that's what happens at Valentine's, or should happen at Valentine's Day. I'm gonna try better. I'm gonna be better, spend more time, even with birthdays, right? Because we only have birthdays one time a year. And when those come around, I think about that person and the fun times I have, and I go to myself, maybe I should do some more things with this person or check up on this person even more. So in that way, that's why I really like Valentine's Day. It's just one of those another day to make sure that you give that person that you love some actual love and keep them in mind. But because my wife's birthday is so close to Valentine's Day, it's almost like there's what do you say? When people have birthdays around Christmas, because it has to be doubly better. So I think that's part of the reason why she doesn't care about Valentine's Day, because her birthday is so close that I have to make the birthday good. So I have only like a day to think about this to figure it out. But if you do have some ideas for a nice birthday, let me know. I actually did have a nice one. One of the people on my Reddit, not Reddit, Discord was telling me about what he did for his wife. Not on birthday, but I was like, I can't do that because I literally don't have enough material to actually do that. But that was such an amazing gift that he gave to his wife. I was like, oh man, you're killing us. I remember going to the store one day and buying flowers for my then girlfriend, and there was a guy right behind me, and he was like, man, you're making out the rest of us look bad. And I really I didn't say that to the guy on Discord. If you're out there, again, I love your idea. It was amazing. You're killing the rest of us by your high quality GIF. I joke about that. That's fun. But yeah, it makes you take stock in what you're doing and um, all the time that I use working when I could be doing things with family and friends and wife and loved ones and all of you out there. So, with that, I'm going to end it here. I really do hope you have a fun time. Kaguya Love is War Season 3. If you have time, check out the movie if you watched it, if it's anywhere even remotely near you. But what I will say about OSICA is this is where I'm going to land at. It's really nice looking cards, high quality, and it's seemingly at least a little bit closer to tamper proof than I see with Fly Schwartz. Is it something that you should be buying tons of? No, unless you really like the IP. Maybe buy some singles, maybe buy some boxes, but they do have some beautiful looking things. And Ishigami is amazing, and I is where it's at. Oh, and lastly, I love Shoko. I know it has nothing with Kaguya Love is War, but this is Valentine's Day. One of my favorite cards here is this Shoko. So, anyways, have fun, be happy, and don't spend anything outside your budget. Have a good one.